All right, guys, welcome back to 1111 Tarot. And this is this week's bonus read for my earth signs. There is a lot of water and there is a lot of air in this read, so I am not sure that this is actually going to play out for only earth signs. This message seems to have a lot of information for pretty much the collective bonus read, I would say. In this read, we have learned so much, so go watch the first one because we're not going to review that. We're going to dig in and continue the same read, but much deeper into the read. One thing I did know is we have that true love on the board. We know that we had a lot of water and air on the board, as well as we also had earth signs. I didn't see hardly any fire on the board. I could be wrong there. I didn't review it as deeply as I probably should have. But let's see here. I just want to get our energies entangled. Okay. Okay, chunky. Big old chunks of cards, kind of like that first one. Let's get our energy entangled back into these cards. Make sure that we are delivering the proper message that the collective that is listening should hear. And there, I felt that. Yep. So, let's go ahead and get started on the second half. We're going to take your energy over here, or a energy over here. It could be vice versa, the other energy, and where they're entangling. You'll be able to recognize which side is yours by just going through this with me. So we're going to ask for 3 cards on each side with 3 cards in the middle. So the top row, actually let's go you on the top, them on the bottom, and then the middle will be the combined. Something flipped. I don't know if it stayed flipped. Nope. Okay, messages are whoa. What? What? Okay. So, you're indecisive at this point, which is what we were discussing before. All right. I'm just going to lay these out and then we'll go over them. So we've got the 2 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups down here. And we're continuing on to get the, okay, we did get a reverse of the 9 of Swords right under the 8 of Pentacles. We'll go into that. And let's see, we still need a few cards for the middle energy as well as the person's energy below so that we have both energies. May have to switch cards. Anything else from the universe on our other energy? Give me the second energy and how they feel about the first energy. Second energy feeling how they feel about the first energy. Nothing else in this deck to offer us. All right, let's switch decks. We're going to use this deck. It's got a 3D foil to it, so it kind of looks like an oil spill. Oh, Ace of Wands is underneath. All right, let's get our energy in this. Nice knock. This deck has been, oh, it's just chunked up. I don't even know if those are words. It's like big chunks of cards falling don't work for me. I need that energy mix. Very stifled energy here. Come on. Speak with me. Show me what is not being revealed at this time. Show me what is not being revealed at this time. Please share with us the answers for those that are listening. Okay. I did it again. The deck was in reverse. That is so bizarre. So we are going to flip the entire deck over, which, as I said, that's the second time it's happened. It's where we have to take your whole perspective and flip it. Okay? So, if it's just 1 or 2 cards in reverse, like this 9 of Swords came from a deck that was upright, I keep that reverse because that is meant to be. But, here we go. That, oh, still got a reverse on the deck. You've got the 7 of Cups upright. In reverse, you have the Five of Swords. Upright, you have the Page of Wands. Upright, King of Wands. Okay. Let's just review this with what we know already. So you are exhausted. You feel like you've been put through the ringer. You have regrets on how some past events have went, but you're done fighting. You don't want to win at all costs anymore. You don't. You want to work on yourself. You are out of your head. You're like, I'm done thinking about things. You want a brand new passionate opportunity. The other person is feeling regret. They're feeling like they're completely confused. They don't know if there was illusion or if it was real. They're really looking at it, reviewing it, and they're still feeling very, very passionate about this this event they had with you or this relationship. They are confused. So that is that energy. Now I'm going to try it to go back to this deck, my mobile deck, and we're going to see if we can get the new energy coming in. You on one side, the new energy on the other. Okay? We'll get one more for this new energy. This new energy. Oh. Okay, so this is one person's side. This is you, your past, and you recovering from it. This is going to be the future of you and this other person is what I'm getting. Yeah. There's a little bit more of a story than I expected. So we will make room. Let's just slide. Do the electric slide over here. Slide it all over. And we will get that energy. So this is the past. This is with that person that you're trying. I always call them the baby mama drama. They're the one that you just, you know, the yo-yo, the boomerang, the one that just keeps coming back. You get yourself back on your feet. There's almost like a, you know, this you gave, and now as soon as you get your crap together, they want to give, but you're like, no, right? I think, you know, that's where we're headed here. But we have this new energy, and this is a divinely guided path. So we really want to take this into consideration as to what should be going on, because you've got to let this go, and you're ready to. I can feel it. You've got that Nine of Swords in reverse, and you're feeling like almost apathetic about that old circumstance, right? So over here we have the Page of Pentacle, we have the King of Cup, and we have the Three of Swords. What I do see here is that you're getting yourself under control emotionally. You're starting to feel strong again. You're weathered the storm. You're wanting that unique beginning, and you're ready to let go of this heartbreak. At the same time, reflecting you is another energy, and that energy is also wanting the same thing. They want a new beginning in a calmer place. They're willing to be honest and truthful about it with the Six of Swords. Then you move down to the Empress, and the Empress is here, which was in our other spread. And this Empress is saying, you know, you've got this sacred sexuality. You have the Empress and the Rabbit. So again, this is a divine union. The thing is they've got themselves in their head, I think, because you are still expressing this heartbreak from another relationship, what puts them where they're trying to follow their intuition, and it puts them in a very confused spot. So crossing the two energies is the High Priestess. Again, something you do not know. You need to look at the higher perspective. You are being tested. That's why you have your commitment is being tested. Full moon, first quarter moon. And then you've got that right there on the pillars over the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can tell you what you need to know, but you simply have to ask. She does not volunteer. Now you have the King of Cups and the Empress. What's crossing that? The Emperor. See, the Divine had the Queen and King in the first set. That was for lessons. That was karmic lessons that were being learned. But now the Empress and the Emperor are side by side in the outcome spread of the new energy. So this is, I promise you, this is divine female and divine male. And this is the interference, is this King of Cups. That's what the cards are saying. And down here where you have this person wanting to walk away from this King of Cups, this Three Swords broken heart, leaving this other new person in their head, right? Temperance time. And right above that whole spread from the earlier is spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. You both need to get out of the past. You're reflecting each other, and you need to focus on what you have right now and how special this is. Because the past is what's holding this other person back. This third party, it's holding the new person back. Look. And it's holding you back. So you all need to take this fresh leap, this fresh start, this leap of faith. I'm surprised the Fool card didn't come out. I really am. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some closure here between the past and the future with what's going on right down the middle, and here how we can steer you to get out of this stuck position, because I do feel you're pulling back a little bit from this new connection because of past pain. So let's fill this in. I feel like good tarot. I do. Big cards, but you know what? We just need a few of them. Good tarot, please show us our current. Thank you. We're going to take the bottom of the deck as well. We'll get to it. King of Air crossing this entire thing. So the regretful cup, the illusion, this King of Wand. I hate to tell you this, but you've got to get a message out that you've just outgrown this person. Don't throw out the blame of what all they did wrong, but you need to speak the truth that you've outgrown this tantrum, this immaturity that they have, and that you have found something else. Five of Earth, struggling with stability. That's why you're struggling with this new beginning. You have to clear it up. There's only one way to do that, and that's for you to be 100% clear yourself. Three of Fire. Looking forward and trying to make plans. Yeah, that you've moved on. They have to know you've actually moved on. They need to be released. I don't care if you write them a letter and don't put a return address on it and just send it to their post office box. Just taking the blame out of the game. No blame game. That frees up your karma. That frees up your past so that they can move on. They're not in their heads too much because, yeah, you know you left them in their head because you walked. You walked away from what wasn't serving you. And now you are being given the blessings in the 3D. It is. All right. Thank you for staying with me on this extended. Let's get a blessing card or two on this. Gives us some relaxation to know we are on the right path. We are exactly where we are supposed to be. Thank you for the guidance that's been given to us. You're probably sick of seeing this card. Excuse me. Look at it. It's karma. The lessons are done. The karmic lessons have served their point. It's time to evolve your DNA. You're being given the strength to do it with new beginning right there. Strength to get this new beginning and go with the flow. Go with the flow over here. This is karmic. It's right here, you guys. I love you guys so much for staying with me and helping build this channel. If this resonated with you, then please leave me a message below so that I know that this message was for you. Thank you again for all that you do. Whether you like, subscribe, hit that bell, share a comment, get a personal reading, donate cards, or you just want to support the channel monetarily, everything is helping. And we are building this channel up in just leaps and bounds. I do feel the divine is saying to me, continue to share with the public. There are a lot of people that do need the guidance in this day and age. So a lot of these divine male and female partnerships are going through what I call growing pains as they come back together, because there has been a huge divine separation where lessons were learned and now they're coming together in a divine way, and this definitely is one of those relationships. You have the Emperor and the Empress, and right now if you look at the way the board lays, they are not really looking that closely at each other. So there's some healing to go on here. But you are moving to calmer waters. There are things that you don't know. And I don't mean that in a bad way. There is something in a divine plan that you do not understand yet. And the High Priestess knows this. Because this is unique to get this white deer and all these Pegasus and all the dolphins. This is a very unique read. All right. Much love, much light. Namaste.